Hello ladies and gentlemen, Harlequin here once again, and I wanted to make a real quick video just to bring up something that's kind of seemed to float under the radar just a little bit, and I want to bring it to light. Jeff Hamilton, who works with Trion Worlds, and of course our beloved game Atlas Reactor, has made a recent interview to discuss some very interesting things. I'm going to have the link to said interview below. There's a lot more than what I'm about to discuss here, but what I'm discussing here is the juicy bit, so to speak, so I had to get it out. I wanted my reaction, like, oh my god. So, first of all, this video footage you're watching in the background is from a stream I did. You can always go watch at twitch.tv/HarlequinReaper. I have no set streaming schedules. Everything's mainly on YouTube, which is where you're watching this. So yeah, that's how this is going. But there are some games that are on Twitch that don't get published to YouTube just because music, or I don't think the game was of high quality enough. Doesn't necessarily matter if I win or lose. I rather a game not be a complete one-sided stomp. So yeah, various factors why some of them don't get posted to YouTube. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's get on to the new game mode. So it's currently seems like it is in the works and it's coming soon. Very, very soon, but we don't know how soon. Jeff was alluded to that. Anyways, so it's coming soon, and it seems to be some kind of capture style mode. Jeff had commented that it was a capture the flag style, but not necessarily. I think that was just a quick comment on the moment. It's more of a capture and hold a relic, an item. I'm trying to think of other game modes that have this, but my brain is dead. But anyways, let's get into the details of this. Essentially, what this mode consists of is you will spawn on a map, any map as we currently do, and somewhere in that map will be, say, a briefcase. This is to be determined. It's not completely 100% that it will be a briefcase, but that is the current iteration / plan right now. And said briefcase can be picked up by walking over it. Once you walk over this briefcase, here's how this works. It will spawn on turn 2. You capture this briefcase, and you're going to get points for holding this briefcase. As every turn goes by, and you still have the briefcase, you're going to gain points for holding it. Now, you will also gain bonus points for getting kills while holding the briefcase. So, if your ally has a briefcase, and you notice that there's someone really low, or they might be about to be killed, you might want to save them, and it's super more important than ever to save them and give your abilities, or even possibly your life, to save them because of the next downfall of that. Now, the first thing I had thought when I was watching this interview, and I saw the whole capture and hold it, my first thought was, dear God, Oz is going to be annoying as crap. Because he's going to be able to run out there, turn 2, grab that thing, and then dash backwards. And, oh, it's annoying. But they've already thought about that. If you dash while holding the briefcase, you will automatically drop that. Just the same, if you take enough damage, and this is an unknown damage number currently, but if you take a certain amount of damage, you will also drop the briefcase. Now, what's the point? So how many points are there till we win? How many points do you gain? Well, currently, at least in testing, this is not finalized yet, guys. It's not even in testing for the testing servers for us. But in the current session for Trion, it's 1 point per turn as long as you're holding the briefcase, and 2 points per kills while holding the briefcase. Now, the goal of the game is to get to 15 points. Once you get to 15 points, a random capture spawn area will spawn somewhere on the map. So it's not even guaranteed. The game doesn't just end at 15 points. You have to then be holding the briefcase and get to this spawn area. So once you get to this spawn area, then you can finally complete your mission in capturing the briefcase. And then, boom, that's it. Game's over. You won. So that's just pretty simple. Nothing super complicated. It's really interesting because I didn't think a mode like that would work in this game in a turn base. But the more I think about it, the more I'm trying to play around with the idea. And obviously there's going to be tweaks here and there. Nothing's finalized. I really do think it'd be an interesting game. I mean, if anything, I'm glad to see that Trion Worlds are willing to give this a try. Because, again, I don't see how any other turn-based game, how this would work. It just seems too weird. But it's apparently it'll work. It sounds so much like it'll work, and I can't wait to see it in action. I can't wait to test it. A few other things I just wanted to mention that was a part of the interview, because I feel like someone's going to comment and ask. There are going to be new characters coming. There's several that are already in the works, with two of them already being far enough along their development cycle that Jeff was able to confirm that they are Frontliners. But that's something we've kind of known for a while if you've followed their Twitter or the community pages. For the next two after our lovely assassin Kaigan, I believe, is going to be Frontliners. So that's the current plan. On the discussion of maps and modes, there was one interesting part that I really latched onto because I'm super excited, and it was the thought of having mechanics on the map, different mechanics on the maps. Now Jeff said this is something he really would be interested in, and as an example guys, not currently planned, not in the works, but just an example would be to have a map where there's a quote-unquote rotating door, or a door that opens and closes. So you have to plan your turns around it. If this door is in the middle of, let's say, a pretty good 4 or 5 square wall, then you could plan your turns around it to go right through it, or you plan your turn to hide behind it. But if you hide behind it and then you don't move very far the next turn, or you just stay still, then that door opens, bam, they come on through. Or if it's every 3 turns, or if it's random when it opens and closes. I think that's an interesting idea, of course. I mean, turn-based games they've more or less been pretty stagnant when it comes to map mechanics. There are some that have some interesting mechanics here and there, but I mean, mainly it's for RTS games, you know. They have the most changes. This is something a little bit different, and I'm glad. Like, I can't wait to see how this works out, because having different maps, different map mechanics to roam around, to help your allies by knowing, hey, X thing is about to happen, or if we, instead of attacking an enemy, if we attack this, a chunk of debris will fall down, creating another blockade or something. You know, let's say half the map gets shut down, or portions of the map are electrified because faulty wiring. Whatever excuses and lore stuff they want to use, but you know, I would really be interested in seeing that. Then comes a whole new level of moving around the map, knowing what's going to happen, or if it's random, then anticipating, will this happen if I go here? Can I take the risk? Again, if there was that situation where there's like electrified floors or something, you know, then it's, can I knock pup into that floor and thus killing them, because my knockback won't kill them by itself. Bam, you know. But anyways, that's all I had to say, guys. I have a super quick video, kind of 10 minutes or so. I just wanted to get that out there because I'm excited. Like, this is something that I can't wait to see in game. I'm sorry if I sound tired. It is like 2-3 in the morning right now, and my eyes are burning. I've been up since about 4 in the morning. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will hopefully have the new Assassin video out later today. Thursday, yeah, later today. I plan on it, at least one way or another. It's coming out. I'll be honest, I'm so busy, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do it with voiceover or just text commentary. But one way or another, that video is going to be out today. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.